I'm happy to be invited to speak with you here today. I'll try my best not to bore you or make you late for dinner. Many years ago, I won't tell you how many, I went to a prep school called Suffield Academy. We had mandatory chapel services where we had guest speakers come and share on many different topics. Some of these speakers were very good, but most I don't remember, and some unfortunately were awful. I hope I don't join the latter group tonight. And I hope that if you don't remember me, then you might remember the issue that I came here to speak about today. I'm here to speak about and on behalf of the orphan children of the world. Have you ever thought about what it would be like to lose your mom and dad when you're a young child? Not only the pain that you would feel deep within, but the sadness, the loneliness, the fear, the hopelessness. How would you eat? Where would you sleep? Where would you live if both your parents were dead? Would you need to get a job? Or maybe being too young, you could only beg or steal for your food and for survival. Many of us have seen pictures of children like this on television or on the internet. But how many of us have ever spoken to one of these children or shared anything with them? I've met many of these children in the past 15 years as I've traveled to Ghana, Uganda, the Ukraine, Guatemala, and Haiti. I'll be leaving next month for India to visit our children there. Each time I meet with these children, I'm faced with situations and realities that reduce me to tears. I met a young girl in the UK train station in the middle of winter. It's freezing cold out. Fortunately, she had a warm coat on. She came up to me. She was probably only 10 years old. I started to talk to her. She solicited me. She was trying to raise money so she could eat that night, and she was forced into prostitution. I just sat there and looked at this little girl and cried. You know, it's unjust what these children face. I've been in Kenya and Uganda in the middle of the night working with street children. Kids sniffing glue. Why do they sniff glue? It's not just a recreational drug over there. It's something that takes away their appetite. They don't have food. So if you sniff glue, you're not so hungry. Keeps you going for a while. But ultimately, it kills you. I won't go on with some of these stories, but as I said, I've shed a lot of tears. I think of the slogan, "Life is good," but for these children, it's been anything but good. We're trying to help some of these children, and I'm here today to ask you and even challenge you to do more than look at pictures of suffering children, but to do something that makes their lives better and less painful. As I said, I shed a lot of tears in the past 18 years, but my pain and hardship has actually brought me into a better place. I know I'm connected by God to all humanity, and I appreciate life, both the joy and the suffering. Do you appreciate what you have in your life and at this school? Not many of us are as fortunate. Over 75% of people earn less than $4 a day. And in Africa alone, there are over 40 million orphan children. 40 million orphans is equal to the entire population of children under age 18 in the USA. There's an estimated 110 million orphans in the world today. This is almost the entire population of France and Spain. Are you aware of the enormity of the crisis? Why isn't it headline news? Ignorance, lack of concern, selfishness are part of the problem, but so is prejudice and judgment part of it. We all have a choice. Do we want to be part of the solution or part of the problem? We can't save the world, but we can all help. Maybe one, maybe two. We can all pay it forward. and raise awareness. I hope I don't embarrass her, but I'm here today because of one of your students, Winston Boney. Winston and her family sponsored 2 of our children in Ghana, Emmanuel and Belinda. She's been asking me about going there so she can visit them, but she's also felt like she wanted to do more. She told me about her school and how it has a focus on service to others and sends students abroad. Non sibi sed juntis, not for oneself, but for all. I read the motto today on the school website. It's good. It reminds me of something a man who's my hero said. Jesus said, "I came to serve and not be served." Well, here's an opportunity for service. You can help us help orphan children. How? First, raise awareness. Learn more about the crisis and then share it with others. Second, help directly. Do a fundraiser. Save your change and donate it. Sponsor a child. Third, consider being part of the team that will travel to Ghana this summer to work at some of the orphanages. Use your talents, art, dance, sports, and share your love with children this summer. Fourth, we're launching a Facebook campaign November 1st. You can help us right from your own dorm room or from your home promote the cause. Instead of receiving a gift this year, maybe let your friends and relatives know they can make a difference in the life of the child through sponsoring the child. We have email sign-up sheet, and we're also going to have these cards out on the table or available if anyone's interested in our Facebook campaign. Bonnie, who's sitting here in the front row, is here with the cards if anyone's interested. But to close, I want to thank Winston, Cameron Hardy, and Nancy Coffey for making it possible for me to be here today. You've given me an opportunity to share my heart and God's cry for His children. Thank you very much.